Hey guys, Austin Malleolo,
Spencer Hendel.
and we're here at the Ham Studios breaking down 20.4. So we have a chipper, it lasts 20 minutes, we have a barbell, we have a box, and we have your body weight. We want to break this down for you guys, really thinking about 3 tiers of athletes. We're athlete 1, tier 1 is the athlete that's attacking the open, trying to get it prescribed, then our intermediary athlete, and then up to our RX athletes maybe that are looking to get to sanctionals. So let's break down athlete number 1 first, and understanding how we're going to attack, one, the barbell, but also the box jumps, and how if we get to the pistols. So to start, we have the box jumps. What we actually want to do today, step ups. So again, just take a look at a few from a timing perspective. If he moves through steady, it's not that slow. Specifically, it keeps the heart rate down. What our focus on this is just to get through the box jumps, in our case, step ups, so we can then attack the barbell. Thanks. The 95-pound, the 135-pound bar, these are bars that if they're difficult, we're gonna do all singles, focusing on, again, proper mechanics, a big pull and a big punch, but we don't need to string them together, even if you can, knowing that we have a lot of reps, 2 sets of 15 when we get into this stuff. So again, making sure we control that heart rate and we do singles on that barbell. Now, if you feel like you got a little more towards the end on that last set of box jumps, go for it, all right? Awesome. So now, from here, the intermediary step. Spec's gonna talk about that because this is where the tie break comes into play.
Yeah, for that intermediate athlete, we're gonna need to worry about that tie break time. So when it comes to the box jumps, we need to revert back to a rebounding style of box jump. So Austin's gonna show you that. He's actually gonna jump up on the box. He has to show control at the top, but then from here, he's going to let those feet hit the ground, and as soon as those feet hit the ground, he's gonna go for the next jump up on that box. This is gonna save us a lot of time that we're gonna need here for the barbell, because this is the athlete that's thinking about getting into 135, 185, and even potentially into that 225 bar, where they're gonna need a little bit extra time on that bar. Now, we could think about doing some touch and go reps with 95, maybe even a couple of touch and go reps at 135, but in all honesty, it's not even worth it. I would say do some touch and go reps at 95, and then when you get to that 135, that 185 barbell, singles, take a breath in between reps as you need to, and then get your hands back on the bar.
Cool. So now, from here we dive into the athletes that are looking to clear it, get to the 240 reps, or get it done under that 20-minute time cap. We have to think about this workout in really 2 parts. Part 1 is the lighter barbell and the box jump. We gotta move quick. We're gonna almost think about unbroken on that first bar, and then on that 135, get a big set, whether it's a set of 5 to 10. I don't think you need to do it unbroken, but cycling the barbell will matter. We're gonna rebound each one of the box jumps. Think about if we were in the deadlift, handstand push-up, it's Diane, it's fast. If we're looking to get this workout done under the time cap, you gotta move quick. Attack it very similarly. Then we transition to the pistol and heavier bars, where the reps are gonna be a little lower. We have 185 for 10, 225 for 10, and 275 for 5, and then 315. Now, when we get to the heavier bar, what we want to think about, at some point, we're going to squat clean. Now, depending on how strong you are, it might be the 225 bar, which means maybe your last rep or 2 of 185, you squat clean it. But for most of us that are really trying to get to that, get the work done in the time cap, your 275, you might power clean a few reps, but then you're going to squat clean it to get ready for the 315, really priming yourself for it will be a heavy clean and jerk. Now, for the pistols, this is where you're gonna control and recover and catch your breath. They're not gonna be fast. We have to understand that the standard is important. So if Spencer just stands profile to start, we have to make sure that the non-working foot stays in front of the working foot. So take a look here. This is gonna be important. So again, that's that finishing position. So again, now the rep is done, he can then transfer to the next rep, which is, if done correctly, will keep you nice and slow. But I want to give you guys some love on the pistol. This will be good for any one of us, whether we're warming up the box jump for our tier 1 athletes, all the way up to the athletes looking to clear this entire chipper. And for our affiliates, this is a great way to warm up your athletes as well. So we'll see a nice sort of catch-all here. The pistol, again, we're just going to start with that foot on the box, 24-inch box. Now, what you want to start to practice is keeping the heel down, driving the knee forward, and almost hugging your knee a little bit. That's a position that you're going to be in the bottom. And as a warm-up, you just keep your foot on the ground, and then you press yourself up to open up. You push your knee back and push your hips forward. On the way down, you want to fold over and almost hug the knee. You almost want to think that your knee is a stone or a sandbag or a D-ball. That's what you want to think about. On the way up, knee goes back, hips go forward. On the way down, just think about curl and round out. Think about chin onto your knee and then relax. Doing this both the left and right side, warming up, sort of progressively loading the hip a little bit. And then when we get to the ground, and Spencer will show you here, what you want to think about is curl quickly and get down there quickly. So butt goes down and then opens up, keeping that foot under control and relax. So again, the pistol, there's a good amount of them, but they're steady and slow. Warming up, making sure that we round out is important. We don't have to keep that back nice and flat. So, in summary, the barbells get heavier. The big man like that, which is great. Us little guys, make sure that we don't go too fast early on and save it for that heavier bar. A few things from a strategy perspective. The setup of your equipment's not going to matter too much. In the beginning, just make sure your bar and your box are relatively close. A setup like this is going to be fine, where you have a box and then you turn and can do your clean and jerk. As it gets a little heavier, it's not going to matter too much, okay? Have some people that help you out with your clips and your bars and all that good stuff, right? Now, lastly, from that strategy perspective, making sure that you have a belt. I wouldn't wear the belt early on. Put it on towards that as you get to the 185 or 225 piece. Right? No, watch the clock. Make sure that your judge is helping you to get through that. We've seen a lot of athletes struggle, hold the standard, losing reps. So just make sure that your judge keeps you on point. Warm up, do some rep checks, but we don't want any sloppy reps. Don't want to lose stuff early on because we're not locking out a lighter barbell. Work hard
and have fun.
We'll see you out there.